in this kind of challenging environment, when do you admit to yourself that the ideal or the ideal solution or the ideal plan for what you're trying to do isn't going to happen or isn't realistic in this kind of environment? What made you want to chat about this today, See?
I think because we've been grappling with this ourselves, definitely we are idealists. And so, we've put a lot of time and energy and work into the vision, and I guess the vision is the ideal for what we see down the track. And, in an ideal world, this is what we would offer, and this is all we would be working on, and we'd be working with just these kinds of people, and they would pay us in this way. And the ideal sounds great until it doesn't, because, we're not in an ideal environment right now. So I think we've had recently the kind of hard conversation of we actually need to come back. We can hold those ideals and not abandon them entirely. And yes, that's still the vision, but we actually need to operate in this space that we, and the reality that we're in currently, and actually holding too tightly to those is possibly keeping us a little bit stuck.
I also find that in general, I veer towards just assuming that everything's going to go really, really well. Like, I get really excited about where we're going and what the vision is, whether that's on a small basis or kind of overall for the business. And so to almost admit that maybe things aren't working out the way that you want them to feels a little bit like failure, even though you haven't failed yet, but it feels like, oh, we couldn't make it happen. But I think that what we're noticing is that across the board, everybody is finding the environment challenging, right? We are having conversations with almost every business owner that we talk to, almost every thought leader that is saying, it is tough out there. I am not getting the same work that I was. I'm finding it harder to sell. I'm finding it harder to market. I'm finding it harder to get my message across.
And I met with some of the same objections, which is, yes, absolutely, I can see the value in what you do, and I want that and I need that, but I cannot, find the budget for that. I can't afford that necessarily. So, yeah, I think people have to reality check a little bit, which is rough.